see what the boy Nick Wright is talking about now that the season's over.
So here's the deal. We do this every year right after the finals where we're looking ahead. Some quick rules for it. If you are out for the upcoming season or for the majority of it, we're not ranking you. 45 guys plus the 4 guys not there, so it's almost your top 50. All right, bottom of the hill. One of the most controversial inclusions on the King of the Hill years ago. Vindicated Franz.
I was about to say, how was Wagner all the way down there? He could have a good year next year.
My guy, Franz Wagner.
Oh, he's probably saying because Bane is there, now Wagner's not going to have that another, like, jump this year because Bane's there. I'm pretty sure that makes sense. Gordon, yeah, I see that. I think LaMelo will be way better next year. I think he should be up a level. Draymond? Nigga, what? Draymond's not going to be better next year. If anything, he's going to be the same or worse. And Cooper Flag, come on now, Nick. Cooper Flag, bro.
Oh, no, I had Franz. You called it Mo. Derek White, Domantas Sabonis, Wilds guy, LaMelo Ball. Zubats, maybe the most underrated, awesome season of any player last year. Warrior, not literal, I guess that Warrior is Draymond Green. Basketball Warrior, Aaron Gordon. Julius Randle off an awesome, I thought, season, really good playoff. And I threw Cooper Flag on there.
Sure.
I think that, I think, you know, he's not going to be an all-star as a rookie. He's not going to be an impact, you know, awesome player as a rookie. But if you are the consensus #1 pick in a strong draft, those guys typically are right around top 50 players their rookie year. So I don't think that's too high. He's the only rookie that's on the list. I'm sure Parko's got Topic on there somewhere.
Topic should be on there. And I thought Kobe White was when you put White. I just saw the last names. Derek White's fine too.
Okay, yeah, Derek.
Still that's crazy. You put a Cooper Flag, a top 50 player, and he hasn't dribbled a ball in the NBA yet. That's insane.
Derek White is Chicago bias showing. All right, 8th row.
White's a nice player.
He is.
I think Brew's going to say I have Ja too low. But I'm only getting 40-some games from Ja, and that's, you know, I'm not even talking about off the court. I'm talking.
Maxey needs to be higher. That's insanely disrespectful. That's insanely disrespectful. And Trae Young is oh, hell no! This nigga got Rudy fucking Gobert above all these niggas? You gotta be fucking shitting me, bro. Is this nigga Nick Wright on meth?
What? What?
Why is Rudy Gobert there, bro? He's not a top 50 player in the league, bro. He's debatably top 100, gang. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, bro. He's not a top 50 player in the league, bro. There are 30 teams in the league. A starting 5 is 5. 30 times 5 is like what? You got 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. 150. Rudy Gobert is not a top 50 player out of 150 starters in the league. Hell no. Let me see your reasoning behind this.
Talking about the injury stuff. De'Aaron Fox, Tyrese Maxey, who nobody's kind of image, but star rise was slowed more by Philly's awful season than Maxey. Maxey 2 years ago was like, he was waiting in line club superstar. Then he was off the pages this year. Trae Young, Rudy Gobert, Wilds guy Chet, who I thought had an awesome defensive game 7. James Harden, and then Amen Thompson, who I think could be a defensive player of the year candidate next year if he wasn't already last year. Now,
explain Gobert.
Now to the 7th row, these are guys all in the top 30. Jimmy Butler, and hard guy to rank because you still see peak Jimmy is a top 12-ish player, but as you saw
This nigga Nick is rage baiting. Why is Garland over Maxey? Why is Garland over Maxey? Nah. Jaren Jackson Jr. doesn't need to be that high. Hell nah. Hell nah. Jaren isn't better than Ja. Jaren isn't better than De'Aaron Fox. Jaren isn't better than Maxey, Trae Young. Jaren not even better than Thompson, gang. Real shit. He not.
postseason, you can't rely on that as often as you used to be able to. Evan Mobley, tremendous defensive player. Darius Garland, so back-to-back Cavs. Triple J, another defensive player of the year. Spicy P. I think this might be the highest Pascal Siakam's been on any full league king of the hill.
Start giving him love.
Right, but fair is fair. He was the second best player and the most consistent scorer on a finalist. Jamal Murray and Bam Adebayo, who at this point I kind of want to see Bam in a different environment. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
How strongly did you consider Tyler Hero? Because I don't think he's going to be he's not.
Oh,
He's not on the hill.
No, he didn't make it. I mean, if there was a 10th row, he would have, I'm not being a smartass there, like he would have been on there. I am, and I guess we might actually talk about this more with the Drew Holiday, Anthony Simons trade. I'm not huge in the modern NBA on the all I do is score by hitting jumpers, guys. And so I get, they're useful, but I
mean, that's KD.
Well, KD, but that's
now he's a different level.
Right.
I'm still trying to figure out why is nobody questioning why the fuck is Rudy Gobert on here? Why is he on? He's not a top 100 player in the league, let alone top 50. What are we talking about right now?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I just think guys like Tyler Hero.
And then you got a nigga that's never even played NBA basketball as a top 50 player in the league.
Like Aaron Gordon and Derek White are more impactful players than Tyler Hero, and I didn't consider him more than any of the guys above him. All right, next row. This is now guys 16 through 21. So again, these are guys either inside the top 20 or right barely outside. Devin Booker, Karl Anthony Towns, who I thought had a really impressive postseason run and really good postseason run, some really high highs. J-Dub.
Bro, a lot of these people aren't better than Trae Young, bro. The Trae Young disrespect is crazy, bro. Trae Young averages like 25 and 12, 25 and 11, bro.
Who again, I think star has risen over the course of this year as much as just about any player in the league. Jaylen Brown, who that's going to be a big ask for him next year. And then two guys that are...
Hey, watch your mouth in here. Don't sit up here and say Joel Embiid should be lower. If anything, he should be higher. Come on now, don't disrespect.
Really hard how we're going to do the math on. Like Kawhi, we saw
that's an MVP you're talking about. Remember that.
Good he was at the second half of this, not even the second half, the last quarter of this season, but still wasn't able to activate peak Kawhi except for that one playoff game. And then what do we do with Embiid, who when he's been healthy has been a consensus top 3 player the last half decade basically, but the health is the biggest concern there is. It felt crazy to put him lower than this, but I also understand he's the least reliable.
Why can't Embiid pass the second round? Injuries.
Star in the league right now. All right, 2-year top.
And Ben Simmons.
Top 15. Victor Wembanyama. I think this is fair. I think people saying he's
Sengun. Sengun. I don't see that. I don't see that at all. I don't see this at all. That makes no sense.
He's already a top 8 player in the league is too much projection, and I think keeping him out of the top 15 because he hasn't done it yet is kind of being...
Wemby is a top 5 player in the league. Yes. Wemby, healthy Wemby is a top 5 player in the league. And if he plays this season like how I expect him to play, Wemby will be the best player in the league. After this season, he will be the best player in the league. Facts. This is his 3rd season. It's about that time. It's about that time. And really, it's not even really truly 3 seasons because he was sidelined for half of both of his seasons, basically. Hey, the league is shitting their pants with this motherfucking alien right here, bro. Real shit. This nigga is nasty. This is not even Glaze, bro. Like, bro, this is not Glaze, bro. If I was an NBA player and I was like an average NBA player, I would be trying to get on Wemby's team because that's easy rings, my nigga. Easy playoff appearances every season. Like, real shit, bro.
blind to it. Cade
You
Cunningham.
should start molding your game to perfectly complement Wemby. All of Wemby's teammates, y'all should be in the gym 24/7, molding your game to complement Wemby. Because this nigga's the truth.
Who's newly minted club superstar, as is Donovan Mitchell. Shingun, who is not a box
What's
score
good,
guy,
Tonio?
but Wilds was right about him. I actually think he really impacts winning. I know he had a rough playoff series. I think he is a guy you can build a franchise
And the box
around.
score is not bad.
No, I should. He's not a
19,
huge
11,
scorer,
19,
is what I'm
10.
saying. But yeah, but you're right. He does
You'll take that.
rebounds and assists. And then Paolo, another guy kind of banging on the door for club superstar. Top 10 players. I can't quit the old guys. I know Brew wants me to quit at least one, maybe two of them. LeBron, Steph, Anthony Davis, and Kevin Durant. Now,
Wemby is better than all these niggas. Yes. Wemby is better than every single one of them right now.
Anthony Davis, not one of the old guys, but maybe his body's kind of got the
sure.
older body.
Yes.
I still, and I think you saw it at various points this year, certainly for LeBron and Steph, probably less so for Kevin Durant. But on any given night, those guys can still be the best player in any game against any opponent. I still think in a playoff series, you would love to have any of those four guys this moment above any of the guys beneath them. Top 6 players in the league. Luka, Jalen Brunson.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Bro, get the fuck out of here, gang. What the hell is Brunson doing up here, bro? And, well, I mean, these, you saying where they're gonna be next season, but Brunson, bro, hell nah, bruh. Bro, Brunson is not gonna be a top 5 player in the league, bro. That's not happening.
Anthony Edwards.
Brunson.
This is the lowest I've had Luka on any hill in forever, but fair is fair. All the guys above him are champions and league MVPs. He's neither. He's got to be there. I have massive respect for what Jalen Brunson's accomplished, proving 2 years ago wasn't a fluke, being another dominant individual postseason run, and Anthony Edwards back-to-back conference finals. And then the real question, how high can Shea climb? For me, Brew, the answer is road 2. Giannis and Shea right next to each other, and I'll be honest, it's not left
You
to
just
right.
gonna
as
have
you know.
Jokic
It's
at
not left
one?
to right.
I
If
don't know that.
If it were left to right, this is also how it would happen. I think Shea is the 3rd best player in the league. I really think he's the 4th. I think Luka's better, but I can't say that until Luka does something. But so I still think Giannis is the 2nd best guy in the league, and still atop the hill, Nikola Jokic, who I believe for the last 4 years now has been at least the last 3 years, the best player in basketball. Brew, it's a great hill. You can.
All right, so honestly, like I've been saying this whole entire time, Rudy shouldn't be on here. Wemby should be in this area. Brunson should be down here. Garland he should be somewhere down here. LaMelo should be higher. Maxey should be higher. Fox and Josh should be higher. Jimmy Butler down fucking here. Sengun down here. Draymond off the list. Flag off the list. Yeah, I think that'll be straight.
Just say Wild's not here. You can just say
It's one of your better hills.
Thank you.
Put it
That,
that
you know,
way.
Okay, this nigga's dick riding. Buddy right here, that's crazy meat lick. You said it's one of your better hills, but wait, what if that's not meat lick? What if it actually is one of his better hills? I thought Nick Wright was actually knowledgeable at the game of basketball. I was sadly mistaken.